Hi everyone, I'm Rockin Shaw. I play lead guitar and write most of the music for the Rockin Shaw band. From being where I was at a few years ago and playing solo and doing a lot of acoustic gigs, I kind of tend to want to expand more with the band, and I have a lot of really good friends around. I mean, the community's great. Like, there's so many musicians in Collingwood, a lot of which my friends come over and we'll jam. But I got a few core guys with me right now, Aaron and Brian Parks. Good boys, they've been with me for a while, and yeah, we're just having a blast, and we're kind of getting into the point where we've practiced a lot of the songs that I've written in the past, and we've worked on a lot of that. But now I believe we're into the point where we're just going to start writing some songs together. Originally, what sparked it the most, I think, was just watching like my family. We used to throw pig roasts. We had like about 19 years in a row, pig roasts. Have some property up at Banks, and my dad used to throw parties for like all the extended family as well. And we used to all get together, and there'd be a few guitars at the end of the night at the campfire. And that's exactly where I gained like the first inspirations. My short-term goals, definitely, I think I need to book myself some more gigs. Kind of like, maybe possibly look for an agent. It's kind of my goals this year, get more shows. There's a few recordings I have sitting on the back burner that I haven't released yet, and I'd like to get to that. And yeah, I've got future plans for the studio. I want to build a studio one day. That would be the audacious way of saying that. But no, I think I'm definitely interested in recording more music. That's like really my passion, as far as even when I went to school for it and come back. It's like, those are kind of the things that, although I'm a dad and although I work for a good reputable company, I'm just like, it's busy, but you just try to do your best. And
I'm here now with Rockin Shaw. We're gonna see who you are, what you're about, and what made you be the person you are today. So I want to know, where'd you come up with the name, Rockin Shaw? What is that?
Rockin Shaw came from a silly little thing that I had with my buddy Chris Gibson. We were in a band called Sick by Desire back in the day.
Okay.
And he used to call me Rockin Shaw. This is Rockin J, and I hated it. I hated it. Well, turns out by the time I left that band and was going to put together my own little project, I was going to put it out there. I didn't really think anybody cared about Jason Shaw too much.
No.
I just dropped that and went with the Rockin Shaw thing, and that was kind of my thing after that. It's funny, after a few years, it connects with people after a while.
Yeah.
And I go to small little things like the music lab in town and stuff like that, and I'll walk into a room or sometimes into the Crow or something, and I'll hear out in the back, just Rockin Shaw. So the song Working Your Way, I wrote back in 2007. I released it on my record Desire. It was written about being in a factory, and I guess there's a couple ways I could tell this story. It's kind of funny, actually, but I think that I'll go with the funny way of it. I used to get in trouble all the time for writing songs on our paperwork. I'd sneak around the corner and I'd just be writing these songs. Well, I think after a while I was getting in trouble for it, and I might have been getting sick of it or something, I don't know. Well, anyway, I guess to make a long story short, I was getting in trouble all the time, and I finally was like, I'm working my way from the bottom on down. And in the first lines of the song, it says, this place has taken everything from me. These walls, they keep me here, I can't breathe. This place has gotten way too old, and this job has taken too much soul. Working your way from the bottom on down. And for me, it's just trying to get yourself out of that hole. And if you don't like that environment, and you don't want to be in that environment anymore, and you want to do more things with your life, you do more with your life. It's your story to write.
something from me. These walls keep me here, I can't breathe. This place, it's gotten way too old. This job's taking too much soul. Working your way from the bottom on down. 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 It seems like lost track gets set of scores. Feels like been here before. I don't wanna stand, don't wanna stand. I don't wanna talk, can't even laugh. I've been ripped off. Working your way from the bottom on down. 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 On down. On down. Still I believe in certain things. You gotta feel free and trust infinity, and not to be a tease. Was not so gracefully, but that's not me. I ain't waiting for the dust to clear. Working your way from the bottom on down. 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 On down. On down. On down.
Hi, my name is Harvey-MacIntyre, and this is what my face looks like when I'm trying to be serious. I'm a singer-songwriter from Collingwood, Ontario. Just made my first CD. It's called 15 Years. It was released April 6th of this year. It's doing all right. I normally go out and play solo acoustic, but you know, I could bring a band with me. It's always a good time, either or. Pretty versatile. That's what I love the most about my songs, is that you know, even when you hear the slow ones, they can be played fast, and the fast ones can be played slow, and they can be played bluesy or jazzy, or they can even be played on the piano. It's pretty versatile all around. So yeah, when I go out, I don't have like a set band that I bring with me. It's usually just session guys from whatever the area that I'm playing in, or I wouldn't mind getting a solid band together, but I don't know. I like writing like my album, I wrote every single part and recorded every single part.
I took the pills you need. I took the pills so many times that this cyanide starting to look good to me. If I can live and I can breathe, but I see no destiny for me. Right now I promise you that I can change the world on you for the better, to pull me through. If I never fell down, never ran away, wouldn't be at the start again. Now that I have finally taken the world, I was wondering if I can come to bed. You woke me from the dead. You showed me how to. It's so beautiful.
My style of music is extremely diverse. My CD's got like 4 very distinctive styles of music on it. There's like the slow radio songs, there's the punk rock songs, there's the more alternative songs, and then there's the more poppy punk songs. They're pretty versatile all over the place. I did it like that on the first CD because, well, I can only afford to go in and record 8 songs, so I figure put them all up, make them diverse. The ones that get the best kind of response from the public will be, it's all sort of like testing it, like the big bands with the giant labels pay for focus groups and everything else. It's kind of what I did with the first CD. That was the idea, anyways. My favorite song on the album is A Day Late, because we got to bring in my good friend Devious One from Prospect Avenue, and he pulled off some amazing rapping over some music that's not really easy to rap over.
One day too late. Burnt out and distracted with no time for reflection. Constantly blinded by timid fears of rejection. Conflicting disruptions turns into quick deflection. Swallowed by witless battles, striving for perfection. Let the pain.
And I got to hang out with my buddy, and at the end of the day, it's all about friends and family, right? This whole thing for me is centric around my friends and family.
My name is Ryan Harvey-MacIntyre. I'm in grade 5, and my dad's a musician. He's one of the coolest dads that I think could ever live.
First single off of my record is Otters. It's a song on the record that means the most to me. It was about me and my wife in comparison to, otters' sleeping habits or whatever. Not sure if you know, but when otters sleep at night, like they hold hands so they don't lose each other in the tide and the current of the ocean or whatever, right? Because you lose each other pretty fast that way. Even through storms and hurricanes, tornadoes, whatever, they're still holding hands, right? And I guess me and her, we went through some stuff, and it was a big, huge storm, but somehow we ended up in the other side of the storm still holding hands. Well, here it is, acoustic solo, I guess, in the indie Collingwood studio sessions. Enjoy.
Tonight, you won't sleep alone. I'll hold your hand till the morning, floating in the ocean. The tide has pushed us even farther. A sunset under the water. Can you see everything? And I don't mean to brag, but the view from here's kinda great. I don't think I'd ever change a thing, even the parts that kinda sting. From the moment that we said that we'd do this forever, we kinda caught the perfect wave, hand in hand together. We'll sleep like the otters, hold hands through the night, won't lose each other, dreaming through the tide. No place that I'd rather lay my head tonight. No way that you'll ever drift away tonight. The whole world is our home. The sea could be the bedroom. Stars line the walls. I'm sorry that I woke you up. You just had to see this view. The way the water soaks up the moon and kind of makes its way to you. You'll see the stars' reflections. They dance along the waves. Lights like from a disco ball. The moon guiding the way. We'll sleep like the otters. Hold hands through the night. Won't lose each other. Dreaming through the tide. No place that I'd rather lay my head tonight. No way that you'll ever drift away. Lay with me tonight at sea. Lay with me tonight at sea. We'll sleep like the otters, hold hands through the night. Won't lose each other, dreaming through the tide. No place that I'd rather lay my head tonight. No way that you'll ever drift away. We'll sleep like the otters, hold hands through the night. Won't lose each other, dreaming through the tide. No place that I'd rather lay my head tonight. No way that you'll ever drift away.
Hi everybody, we're back at Indie Collingwood. We're here with our friend Shane Cloutier. Hi Shane, how you doing today?
I'm good, how about you?
I'm good. Can you tell us a little bit about your new album?
Yeah, so Red Wagon is as much a prequel as it is a sequel to In Light, and it's an album that deals with relationships, strength and believing in what you want to do, being who you are, that kind of thing, and it's a nice process to get something out like that.
Okay, so most of your proceeds went to my friend's house, which is a women's shelter in Collingwood. What are your connections with that place?
It was important for me to pick that organization because this album, a lot of the songs deal with being in an unhealthy relationship and having the courage to get out of it. And there are always people that will help, and there's a lot of people stuck in relationships, and I think it's that frog in boiling water scenario where it becomes their normal,
Right.
and they aren't aware of it, and so organizations like my friend's house are incredible to me.
And how long did it take you to write your album?
This album, I started writing it even before In Light was released. In Light was done, and in the process of releasing it, I was starting to write. And then after that album launch, I just continued to write, and it came really naturally to me. And actually, I think releasing In Light helped me finish this record as well, because releasing In Light was, again, like a vulnerable feeling of letting some things out, some tragedy that happened in my life and things like that. So this album, I almost needed to release the first one first before I could release half the tracks on this. So,
Do you have a special writing process? Like, do you have any special areas that you like to go and sit and just have a moment to kind of catch and process your thoughts?
here, I like this park. This
This
is
is it.
why I thought it would be cool to do an interview here.
We are at the Stainer Park, everyone, just in case you're wondering where this beautiful scenery is in our background.
And cafes for lyrics. I
Yes.
can always sit in cafes for lyrics.
Cafes, I think, are a big deal. Just tell us about Red Wagon a little bit. You just released this album. What does it mean to you?
Red Wagon specifically, which is the title track. Oh, yeah.
Let's get this out here, everybody.
So a Hong Kong artist did this based on the lyrics in the song, and basically Red Wagon is, when you're young, you have dreams and you have aspirations and things that you want to do, and as you get older, people, even with good intentions, will say, you should do this or you should do this because you want to have security, and all those things are great, and valuable, but I think we sometimes lose sight of who we are, what drives us, and I think all of us have to have a dream. So the cover actually represents a child pulling a wagon full of dreamlike things. And so that song kind of is a story, like a story of that, you know, and there's a line in the song, "Pay no mind to us, the painted whose color runs." And it's that line tied in with everything else, you know, means people are going to try to help you with good intentions, but sometimes it's better just to follow your gut and do what it is that you know you have to do. Hey guys, this is my new song from my new record, the title track, Red Wagon. Please enjoy.
And if you wait long enough, if you stay until the end, you might spend the better part of life pulling knives from a heart kept on your sleeve. We can stall as long as it takes. You can stay as long as you like. But if it takes the better part of you, the blame's on you, 'cause words just won't be owned. You found your own way and you walk it alone. The sun burns one side, the side our words wouldn't have you show. You found your own way and you walk it alone. And to our surprise, your red wagon full of dreams pulls you from us. Smile of teeth stained with truth. Envy's wolves are drawn to you. The more they feed, the better. For misery, it's company and dreams kept in your sleep. You found your own way and you walk it alone. The sun burns one side, the side our words wouldn't have you show. You found your own way and you walk it alone. And to our surprise, your red wagon full of dreams pulls you from us. Pay no mind to us. The painted whose color runs one shade to blend you to fade. Found your own way and you walk it alone. The sun burns one side, the side our words wouldn't have you show. You found your own way and you walk it alone. And to our surprise, your red wagon full of dreams pulls you from us. Pay no mind to us. The painted whose color found your own way, and you walk it alone. And to our surprise, your red wagon full of dreams pulls you from us.